Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Ganit. My name is Samir Sudana and we will continue with our series of top 100 CAT Quant questions, the most expected question, must do questions for all CAT aspirants. इस सीरीज में बच्चों हम important questions chapter wise cover कर रहे हैं. So I will be covering chapter number 4 today, profit and loss, right? Till now we have covered 20 questions in 3 chapters, average, mixture and solution and percentage. Now we have next video on profit and loss starting from question number 21. The mark price on an article is rupees X. Dealer bought the article at 20% discount, spent 600 rupees more on transportation and then selling the product in the same price as X, making 14.28% profit. Find the mark price of the article. I'll help you out in solving this question without assuming any variable. बिना equation बनाए इस question को solve कैसे करना है उस technique पे हम बच्चों discuss करेंगे. Profit and loss के question में it's very important that you try to solve the question on the price line. Price line क्या है? I assume that कि एक price line है जो different prices को represent कर रही है. Let's say that this is the cost price, right? So let me give you the idea कि price line आपको questions को ऐसे question को solve करने में कैसे help कर सकती है. If I'm saying that, also the price line will also help you in understanding the question in a much better way. So let's say कि ये एक price है जो cost price को represent कर रहा है. Now अगर मुझे product को profit पे sell करना है, if I want to sell my product on profit, then I'll be choosing a selling price which will be more than cost price. अभी selling price को cost price से ज़्यादा लेना है, तो you will be taking a price on the right hand side of it, right? So ये जो gap आएगा, this is your profit, right? This is your profit. And let's say if my selling price is this, right? Selling price on the left hand side of cost price. Now you can see that कि selling price cost price से कम होगा. That means there is a loss. So ये जो gap जो आएगा बच्चों, this gap is your loss, right? If I talk about the mark price cost price में markup add करके होता है, right? Let's say that if this is my mark price, so can I say कि ये जो gap है, this is my markup, right? Okay. And this is my mark price, this is my selling price. So can I say this gap is my discount, right? So it's very important that you know the technique of solving the question on the price line. That helps you in understanding the question in a much better way. Let's take the help of this now. Now I gave you the basic idea, right? एक basic idea मैंने आपको दे दिया कि price line पे price को denote कैसे करते हैं. Now you can use this to answer this question, जिसमें आपको equation नहीं बनाना पड़ेगा. बहुत कम calculation में question का answer हो जाएगा बच्चों, right? I'll assume that this is my price line, right? So there is some price, mark price आपको दिया हुआ है X, right? You are purchasing the product at 20% discount. 600 रुपए आपने ट्रांसपोर्टेशन पे खर्च किया, फाइनली सेलिंग द प्रोडक्ट एट एक्स और मेकिंग 14.28%. स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज वैल्यू. प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज 1/7 का है. 1/7 का प्रोडक्ट प्रॉफिट है. दैट मीन्स इफ आई एम चूजिंग माई कॉस्ट प्राइस हियर एट ₹7, देन आई एम सेलिंग द प्रोडक्ट एट ₹8 ओवर हियर. सो अगर मैं कॉस्ट प्राइस को 7 लिया और सेलिंग प्राइस को 8, तो 1 रुपीज का प्रॉफिट 7 पे, दैट विल गिव मी 14.28% प्रॉफिट. गुड. नाउ यू सी दैट यू आर सेलिंग द प्रोडक्ट, राइट? योर सेलिंग प्राइस इज सेम एज अ मार्क प्राइस, राइट? जो आपका सेलिंग प्राइस है वो वही है जो इनिशियल मार्क प्राइस था. नाउ यू कैन सी दैट आपने जो प्रोडक्ट परचेज किया इस प्राइस के कंपैरिजन में 20% डिस्काउंट पे परचेज किया. So if 8 rupees is my mark price and I'm purchasing the product at 8%, 20% discount, तो मैंने जो product purchase किया होगा, that would have been on 6.4. That means the purchasing price, the cost price is something that's my total investment कि finally product को purchase करने में मेरी जेब से कितना पैसा गया. Now I'm purchasing the product at 20% discount. That means जो मेरा purchase price, that is 6.4. Now you see that my purchase price is 6.4 but my final cost price is 7. तो ये जो gap create हो रहा है purchasing price में और cost price में, that must be because of transportation cost, right? This gap is basically my transportation cost. Why? Because question में दिया हुआ है that after purchasing the product at 20% discount, you're spending something on the transportation, right? That is increasing your cost. So what is the gap here? My gap here is 0.6. So 0.6 मेरा transportation cost होगा. तो selling price, that means जो मेरा mark price है वो 8 रुपए का होगा. But in this question, right, you can see that ये जो gap है, it is of 600. right? Which is 1000 times of it. So therefore, my mark price will also be 1000 times of this value, which will be equal to 8000. This is the correct answer to the question, which is option number A. 8000 is going to be the mark price. That's the correct answer. See that? I'm not assuming any variable X or something. I'm simply solving this question on the price line. And also, the price line is helping me out finding out where the values will lie, depending upon कि profit में sell हो रहा है product या फिर loss में हो रहा है. Right? So, this is the best method of solving these type of questions. Moving on to question number 22. This profit and loss question is based on concept of multiplying factor, right? So profit loss में percentage profit का multiplying factor, loss का multiplying factor, ये सब चीजें आपको आनी चाहिए. Then you will be able to solve this question very easily without spending much time on it. Let's see that what is happening. It says the shopkeeper purchases branded wheat from a wholesaler at a discount of 6.67% over the MRP list. So MRP list से discount पे आपने product को purchase किया. Then in his storage, rats carry away 25% of the wheat. Then he mixes impurity to this extent, right? And then while selling, he is selling at a discount of 11.11% on the MRP. And finally, his balance is reading 800 gram for 1000 gram, finding his profit, find what is profit or loss percentage. So there are so many things which are happening, right? पहले उसको purchasing discount मिला, then rats carry away some of its product. Then there is impurity added. Then there's a wrong balance reading, and then there is also selling discount. So there's around 5 to 6 events. So it's better to solve the question with the multiplying factor. Just try to find out the multiplying factor of each event. So find out the relationship between selling price and cost price, right? So just see that. If I'm purchasing something at a discount of 6.67%, what will be the multiplying factor, right? The whole question is on the game of multiplying factor. पूरा question game के concept, पूरा question multiplying factor के concept के ऊपर है. You see that the purchasing discount is given to me as 6.67%, which in terms of fraction is equal to 1 by 15. What is the meaning of it? इसका meaning ये हुआ बच्चों that कोई product अगर 15 rupees का होगा, let's say this is the mark price of the product, I will be getting that product at a discount of 1 by 15. तो मुझे 1 रुपए का discount मिलेगा. So that means I will be purchasing the product, right, at 14 rupees. So that's my purchase price. But just because of this, what is the profit percentage? A 15 rupees product is being sold to you at a price of 14. That means this is your investment and this is going to be a selling price. Ultimately आपकी pocket से 14 rupees का investment हुआ, and when you will sell it on mark price, right, at 15, you will be earning, you can see that, a profit of 1 rupees on 14. So just see that of 1 rupees profit on 14, 1 by 14 का profit will tell me that selling price is 15 by 14 of cost price. अगर मुझे प्रोडक्ट को पे 1 by 14 का प्रॉफिट चाहिए तो मैं अपना सेलिंग प्राइस कॉस्ट प्राइस से 1 by 14 अप रखूंगा. So I'll be increasing the cost price by 1 by 14 to earn a profit of 1 by 14. So cost price को 1 by 14 से increase करना है, so it will become 15 by 14, right? Now you see that second event which is happening is rat carry away 25% of the weight. So rats की वजह से 25% weight कम हो जाएगा. 25% in terms of fraction is 1 by 4. What does it mean? कि अगर मेरे पास 4 kg sell करने को है, rat ने 1 by 4 carry away किया, that means it will, now I'll be having only 3 kg to sell. So 4 kg का investment है, 3 kg का आपको पैसा मिलने वाला है. So you can say that 1 का loss 4 के ऊपर, 1 का loss 4 के ऊपर will tell me multiplying factor जो आएगा वो 3 by 4 का आएगा, because there is a loss होगा तो multiplying factor 1 से कम होगा, profit होगा तो multiplying factor 1 से बड़ा होगा. Third, let's see what is happening next. Next, you are adding an impurity of 16.67%. 16.67% impurity का meaning है, that means 1/6 का impurity आपने add किया. Fraction of this is 1 by 6. That means 6 kg अगर मेरे पास quantity है तो 1 by 6 मैंने impurity add किया, so I will be getting the selling price of 7 kg. तो सीधा आप देख सकते हो कि 1 kg का profit 6 के ऊपर है, 1 kg का प्रॉफिट 6 के ऊपर, मल्टीप्लाइंग फैक्टर जो आएगा 1 + 1/6 दैट इज 7/6. नेक्स्ट यू सी दैट आप डिस्काउंट दे रहे हो 11.11% का, दैट मीन्स 1/9 का डिस्काउंट. 1/9 का डिस्काउंट मीन्स 9 रुपए की चीज आप 8 रुपीज में सेल कर रहे हो, तो आपको 1 का लॉस हो गया 9 के ऊपर. 1/9 मीन्स आपका सेलिंग प्राइस कॉस्ट प्राइस से 1/9 डिक्रीज होगा. सेलिंग प्राइस को कॉस्ट प्राइस से 1/9 डिक्रीज करोगे तो मल्टीप्लाइंग फैक्टर वुड बी 8/9. Next, you see that your balance reads 800 ग्राम for 1000 ग्राम. That means अगर मशीन के ऊपर 1000 ग्राम गुड्स पड़ी हो, राइट, उसका रीडिंग 800 ग्राम का आएगा. That means आपकी पॉकेट से इतना जा रहा है लेकिन आपको पैसा 800 ग्राम का मिल रहा है. So that means there's a loss of 200 ग्राम on the investment of 1000. So that will give me a loss of 1/5. 1/5 का loss means selling price जो होगा cost price का 4/5. Now this is my whole scenario, right? इसको मुझे calculate करना है. I'll get my final multiplying factor and I'll get my answer in one single line. Let's calculate it. 4 and 4 will get cancelled, right? This get cancelled on 2. 2 into 4, right? 5 will cancel it on 3. 3 into 3, 9. 9 and 9 get cancelled. Finally, you see that selling price जो आया वो cost का 2/3. So my selling price is 2/3 of cost. So if selling price is 2/3 of cost, that means my total final multiplying factor is less than 1. अगर final multiplying factor less than 1 आया, that means there is a loss of 1/3. कितना less है? 2/3 is, you see that when I'm saying selling price is cost का 2/3, which is cost into 1 minus 1/3. So 1/3 का loss. 1/3 का loss, that means by loss percentage would be 33.33%. So answer would be 33.33% loss. यहाँ लिखा होना चाहिए था सबके अंदर loss कितना है, right? D would be the correct answer of the question, right? That's the correct answer. So we are supposed to find out basically the loss percentage, right? In the option it should have mentioned profit, loss, and so on. So D is the correct answer of the question. Beautiful question, guys. Next is question number 3. Beautiful question again based on multiplying factor. It says that meter scale to measure the cloth expense by 20% in summers. What should be the markup on the cloth by shopkeeper so that even after giving a discount of 10%, the shopkeeper earns a profit of 12.5%. What is the meaning of this? See this. मीटर स्केल एक्सटेंशन से प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज कैसे काउंट करते हैं या लॉस परसेंटेज कैसे काउंट करते हैं? लेट मी गिव यू दिस कॉन्सेप्ट. I have seen a lot of students doing the mistake in the question of meter scale extension. See this. What is the meaning of meter scale extension? Is it a profit making event or the loss making event for the shopkeeper? See that. Let's say that this is my scale to measure the cloth. Now let's say that this is the point which is at 100 meter, right? This is the point, this is a scale of 100 meter. Let's say कि ये जो 100 meter का scale है बच्चों वो इस point के ऊपर है. So 100 meter is being represented at this point. Right. Now when the meter is extending, right, in summers, right, अगर ये extend होगा, expansion जब होगा, so 100 meter का जो mark होगा वो उठ के यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, right? The mark will be shifted and it is extended by 20%. That means कि ये mark थोड़ा सा आगे shift हो गया. So that means when you're measuring the cloth, right, up 100 meter would be at this point. So this is the amount of cloth you will be giving to the customer. But actually this is the 100 meter. So you are actually paying 20% extra. तो आपने 20 meter extra दिया. So this whole length of the scale is actually 120 meter, but you are charging only for 1000 meter. So basically goods जो आप sell करोगे वो 120 meter की करोगे, but उसका reading जो आएगा, these are the goods that you are selling. But the reading that you are getting is only of 100 meter. So basically, this is your investment, this is your cost price, and this is your selling price. Because ऐसा आपको वही मिलेगा जो reading आएगा. So can I say that कि 20% meter scale के extension से there is a loss of 20 meter. On what? On 100 or 120? Your investment is 120. आपके pocket से 120 meter cloth गया. So जो आपका investment है, that is your cost price. So that is a loss of 1/6, guys, right? So a 20% extension in the meter scale, right, in the scale, right, will give me a loss of 1/6, not of 20%. 20% का loss नहीं होगा, 1/6 का loss होगा. So can I say that Can I say that that in this case my selling price will be 5 by 6 of cost price, right? Okay, so can I say the multiplying factor of extension of meter scale of 1 by 6 is 5 by 6, right? Now let me take you back to the question again. Now it says that because of a 20% meter scale extension, right, markup क्या रखना चाहिए कि 10% डिस्काउंट देने के बाद भी 12.5% का प्रॉफिट हो. So multiplying factor would be the best way to solve the question. See that I want कि मेरा selling price जो होना चाहिए वो cost का 9 by 8 होना चाहिए. Why 9 by 8? Because a profit of 12.5%. This is the target profit I want. ये मेरे को final profit चाहिए which is 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 का profit चाहिए. That means selling multiplying factor जो आएगा वो 9 by 8 आएगा. My selling price जो होना चाहिए वो cost का 9 by 8 होना चाहिए, right? My selling price should be cost का 9 by 8. And this selling price should be obtained on giving a discount of 10% on the mark price, right? Then you see that whatever is the mark price, right? Whatever is my mark price, right? Let's say M is the mark price, right? Let's say my M is my mark price, right? Now on this mark price, there's a discount of 10%. That means I'm selling the product at 9 by 10 of the mark price. And then there's also a factor of 20% expansion of the cloth. Now, how does the 20% expansion of the meter scale affect my profit? We have already seen that कि 20% का extension का मतलब है कि 100 मीटर का पैसा मिलेगा और 120 मीटर का इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा. That means this is going to be the selling price and this is my cost price. So 20 मीटर का loss 120 मीटर के extension पे, which I have just explained to you, that give me a loss of 1 by 6. 1 by 6 का loss is equal to 5 by 6, right? Right. So mark price में discount देने के बाद और मीटर स्केल एक्सटेंशन का फैक्टर इंक्लूड करने के बाद जो प्रॉफिट आना चाहिए वो 9 by 8 आना चाहिए, राइट? 12.5 आना चाहिए. मतलब ये सारा सेलिंग प्राइस कॉस्ट का 9 by 8 आना चाहिए. Now just find out the multiplying factor here. This get cancelled, this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled. So you will see that mark price upon cost price. Mark price को cost price से divide किया. Then the value that you will be getting would be 6 by 4. That means 3 by 2. Now when I say that mark price is 1.5 times of cost price. अगर मेरा mark price cost का 1.5 है, what is the profit percentage? What is the markup? Sorry, profit percentage नहीं. Mark price is 1.5 times of C. That means it is 150% of C. So अगर mark price 150% है cost price का, that means जो markup है वो कितने का है? 50%. P is the correct answer of the question, right? So multiplying factor से आप question को कर सकते हो, right? बहुत easily.